and welcome to um, another one, another show. This is my last one tonight. Yay, yeah. So thank you very much for everybody who joined me today. It's been a pleasure as always. Um, been interesting. So we have a lovely guest in a minute. She's an artist. She's all the way from London. She's been on before. She's very talented and she is very good. If I was you, I would share this page right now before she comes on. She is really good artist, really good. And so I'm going to put a video up and hopefully you'll be able to watch her. Uh, so I'm going to put a video up so you can kind of like what what she does, and then we will bring her on.
It's quite challenging starting a piece of work because I get distracted so easily. So trying to be focused on one thing, getting to the point that I could only be focused on one thing is quite challenging. So I need to build up to that. Get my tea. That's important. I guess it's a form of like a ritual in a way. Like I need to be in the right mindset. It's much easier once you got everything around you and know that okay, you're good to go and nothing's gonna stop the flow. Usually there, usually there. I haven't worked on this table before. I'm trying to get to know it. I usually set a timer for like 10-15 minutes to remind myself to get up and stretch. And now I'm going to begin and I might not be able to speak for a bit. We'll see how it goes. It's very scary to start with plain paper and plain canvas. You don't know where to begin. So I do lots of random lines and try to look at the images there. Even if I have a theme, I limit it to those lines. Once you have something on there, it's much easier to create an image. I like to see forms in lines, in patterns, and all of it in stains. I always see something. I see fishes everywhere. Always. Stretch. So I see fishes, they always appear. And I see a car, it looks like a van. And there's a girl looking at it like this. And there is a mermaid in a kind of decanter, having a lovely time. From my experience, what works better for me is to add the colors gradually rather than really, really strong. And it depends on the material you're using. With the watercolor and pencil, it works really well if you're layering it and not really applying strong colors. With paint, it's easier to correct it because you can take it off while it's still not dry, and you can paint on top of it. But on paper, you can't really go back. You tend to be more careful if you're working with watercolor and pencil and things like that. When you make a mistake, so what? You made a mistake, do another one. It's just really not the end of the world. It's okay. Nobody's gonna come and find you and punish you for it.
That was Maryam, and really, really talented artist, and she's just setting up her camera now, and she's going to be with us in a few minutes. And I believe that when you can do art and everything, that we all can do something. Now, when I was at school, I was rubbish at art. I was rubbish. To draw a house, I could kind of like just manage it, stick a roof on it, bit of a triangle, and just plonk it on top of a square box, and that was my house. And one day we used to have a teacher called Hopkins, Mrs. Hopkins, and by a real name it's Mary. And what happened was she used to teach us perspective or whatever it was called, and about different shapes, how to sort the house up to a street of houses and stuff, and that was quite interesting. And I learned something there. But really, art for me wasn't very good. Then all of a sudden, then I kind of like I used to have needlework classes too. And needlework for me was a big, big problem because I had problems, and I couldn't kind of like concentrate, or it took me about an hour and a half to even getting a bit of thread in a needle. You know, I know it's funny now because we can all look back and think, yeah, um, when you leave school, you're thinking, what did I have to do metalwork for? Or why did I have to do needlework? But my wife would tell you, sometimes needlework is come in handy, for us and things like that. And, I haven't done anything with metalwork yet. I haven't got a soldering, and I don't think my wife would trust me doing that. But woodwork, done a bit of woodwork in the past, not with since I've been married to Michelle, but I have put a fence up before. Then about 10 minutes later, it fell down. But I give it a go. I'm one of these men, that is useless. Honestly, DIY, I'm useless. You know, I would put a dead bulb up in a bulb. You know what I mean? If a light is the bulb is dead, I put the not, I won't put a new one. I'll put the dead one in the something. Or I'll get electrocuted in something. So that's me. It's so. But I believe that we can try. If we really try, I think we can do anything in our power to do anything. But we just kind of like just keep on going and keep practicing that thing. And but um, but that's it really. I kind of like think when you go to art doing an art like what Miriam does, she just draws circles and stuff, which she'll probably show you in a minute, and she'll make objects out of it. All different shapes, like cars and buses and whatever. And she's very talented for that. Now, if I draw a circle, someone said to me, draw a car out of a circle, well, that'd probably be the wheel for me. You know what I mean? That circle. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen my wife's artwork yet. Probably, she's really good, but I don't know. And but what I do know is this: that if we do try, I think we can somehow achieve what we want to do. So anyway, I have got notification that she will be on in a couple of seconds, and I'm looking forward to this because she is really, really good, guys, really good, and we're going to be here for about over and probably half an hour to an hour, listening to her, and she's really good. Don't miss out on this. Really, really good, talented, honestly. So please share. So we're just waiting, and she'll be here shortly. You know what they say? If you're worth the wait, you're worth the date, or something like that. Anyway.
It's quite challenging starting a piece of work because I get distracted so easily. So trying to be focused on one thing, getting to the point that I could only be focused on one thing is quite challenging. So I need to build up to that. Get my tea. That's important. I guess it's a form of like a ritual in a way. Like I need to be in the right mindset. It's much easier once you got everything around you and know that okay, you're good to go and nothing's gonna stop the flow. Usually there, usually there. I haven't worked on this table before. I'm trying to get to know it. I usually set a timer for like 10-15 minutes to remind myself to get up and stretch. And now I'm going to begin, and I might not be able to speak for a bit. We'll see how it goes. It's very scary to start with plain paper and plain canvas. You don't know where to begin. So I do lots of random lines and try to look at the images there. Even if I have a theme, I limit it to those lines. Once you have something on there, it's much easier to create an image. I like to see forms in lines, in patterns, and all of it in stains. I always see something. I see fishes everywhere. Always. Stretch. So I see fishes, they always appear. And I see a car, it looks like a van. And there's a girl looking at it like this. And there is a mermaid in a kind of decanter having a lovely time. From my experience, what works better for me is to add the colors gradually rather than really, really strong. And it depends on the material you're using. With the watercolor and pencil, it works really well if you're layering it and not really applying strong colors. With paint, it's easier to correct it because you can take it off while it's still not dry, and you can paint on top of it. But on paper, you can't really go back. You tend to be more careful if you're working with watercolor and pencil and things like that. When you make a mistake, so what? You made a mistake, do another one. It's just really not the end of the world. It's okay. Nobody's gonna come and find you and punish you for it.
There you go.
Hello. Have you got me then?
How are you?
My life, yeah, all over the place. I'm good. I just dropped the paint on my boyfriend's shoe.
Hello. I just dropped a bit of paint on your shoe. Sorry.
Which shoe? It's okay.
All good. All is well.
What have you done?
He seems to be okay with it. It's all well. It's okay. I can just wiped it. How are you? Just been running
I'm
around.
okay. How are you?
I'm very happy to make it, and thank you for showing the clips while I was getting ready. I think I'm kind of there. How are you? Good to
I'm
see you.
okay.
And yes, the summer's here, it seems.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good out there. I've been out quite a bit and really enjoying the sun.
Enjoyed. Yes, we need to charge our batteries. That's the
We
time to.
do, we do. We need to charge our batteries. So,
Absolutely.
what have you been up to? I like your little documentary there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those were a couple of clips from many years ago, actually. I was a lot younger, as you can tell. My hair wasn't as grey.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. Yeah, it wasn't grey then.
No. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure how long ago that is. That's like probably 6 years ago or more. But yeah, that was a really nice clip with BBC. So that was for program Making Art.
Right.
That they've got it available for it's mainly directed at young people who want to get ideas and inspirations. And then there's still all the clips are available on YouTube on BBC's website, BBC Two. And
Right.
it's a really good way for teachers to use inspiration if they want to when they're teaching art, and if they want to give inspirations to students. So they've got lots of different artists kind of showing how they work. So yeah, I'm so excited that I was part of it.
That was a good video. What have you been up to um since? What have you been up to now? Since we last
Well, I
chatted?
am one reason I was a bit late. I mean, I kind of got stuck in traffic, and it's Mercury retrograde. Let's blame it on the planet. Why I'm late. But I've been painting gradually. I've been working on my friend's gallery's window. So the gallery is going to open in a couple of weeks, and I've painted doing a painting on glass on the window, which
All
is
right.
really hard. I've kind of done similar thing once in a much smaller scale, but this is like the whole window, and I'm really excited about it. But it's a lot of work, and it's very hard because you have to think reverse. So it's very
Mm.
different to when you paint on paper. That you just fill it, and then you add your shades and whatever on
Mm.
top. Because you have to do all the lines and shadings first.
So when you're doing, so you don't do the lines on the glass, then, do you?
You basically you do it behind the glass, so it's on the shop window, so it's visible from the street.
All right.
And but I'm painting from inside, so you have to layer it in reverse.
All
If that,
right.
so it's you have to think very differently than when you paint on paper. So it's for me it's very challenging because it's have to constantly
Well,
remind
for
myself.
me, I think it's hard work.
It's very hard work, especially if it's not something you're used to.
No, I will stick to my job here. Thank you very much.
It's fun though. You know what? The best thing about it is all the kids noticing the window, and they all stop and they're like, ah, just they show it to their mom, their parents as they're passing by. So it's nice to see kids.
So what are you actually put? So what are you actually is it? What is it actually you putting in the window then?
Where I'm painting like a forest, and there's a cat and an owl, and there's a sky and angels and a sun on the moon, and it's all really quite cute. Not childlike, but it's a kind of illustration that definitely children can relate to. So it's
All
a sort of
right.
you could find in children's illustration books. So it's attracting a lot of attention from kids.
What
But
do you just put?
but
What do
now
you
they have
just?
to
What
provide
do you
some
just put your?
friendly activities because they seem to be the number one fan of that place, and it doesn't have that much stuff for kids, so it's a little misleading.
Well, if you've got kids going by, just put your, put your boyfriend in like a clown suit or something, and let him juggle.
He is performing on the day. He's going to perform
Is
pretty
he?
big on the opening night.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so he's involved. But
And you're good at singing, you?
uh, upset. I can kind of sing, and I can get away with it, But
I'm
I'm
only
not a trained
joking. I'm
singer.
only joking.
Do something, and then when we perform together, hopefully he will play with my voice, and he will sound very convincing. Very. He
Oh
will do
yeah.
his magic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How
So
are you doing?
yeah, I've been busy, really busy, really,
I
really
can
busy.
go to shows every day.
Yeah, this is my sixth one today.
Wow. Wow, epic.
Sixth
Well
one
done.
today, and oh yeah, it's been really hectic. But anyway, nothing about me. About we want to know about you. So, what are you going to draw today for us?
Well, if we have participants that are willing to give themes and ideas like last time, that would be
Yes, we
fun.
are. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, folks.
I can get recommendations, and I can do my best to draw.
Right.
Oh, thank
We
you.
have
Have a
got.
good- Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
click on the list. Let's click on the list. What I want you to do, I want it weird, people. I want it really weird, weird things.
Sorry, sorry. 1 second, 1 second. Honey, I can't hear you. Sorry. Just 1 second. Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
What I'm trying to ask everybody, because you're always telling me about it, you want something really weird, don't you?
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, weird is good. I like weird. I like to get challenged, to be challenged. And usually what works best is when what people are recommending are just, I'm off camera, sorry. What people are recommending is unrelated. So the
Right.
more random makes the combination weird. So it doesn't necessarily
Okay.
have to be anything weird, but it's very random.
Right.
Then
I got Thomas here, and he's 15, and he
hello,
said,
Thomas.
"I, Steve, um, uh, um, could you ask Maryam if she could draw a dinosaur, please?"
I can definitely try. Yes, I am not great at drawing dinosaurs, but I'll make I'll make it look like a dinosaur. Yes, I'm gonna start
This
with the
is the
dinosaur. Excellent
this is the
choice.
next this is the next Rolf Harris artist.
I missed that. Could you repeat?
Yes, Rolf Harris used to be an artist, didn't he?
Who?
Forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
I don't think I'm hearing you. I'm just gonna start with the dinosaur,
Right.
and
Okay.
you can keep adding to that. How's that? Okay, let me see if that's good. Let me do my usual random lines. You've seen the video as well, so you know I like to start with my
Yeah. Yeah.
to make it just complicated for myself. Okay. Dinosaur, where are you? Okay, what do you have the next one for me? So while I'm doing the dinosaur, I can think about the next one as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. They. Yeah. Right. So what they want is they want a few trees, and they want a stream coming down.
Okay, a few trees and stream coming down. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
I think they're trying to kind of like do what's that film called about the dinosaurs? Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, okay, we can kind of create the Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Did you hear that? My boyfriend is going Jurassic Park, just doing announcement.
Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Ben, you should come a bit closer and do your
No.
announcements. No?
Yes, come on, come on. I haven't met you yet. Come on.
Come here. Steve wants to meet you. Come.
It's my day off.
What do you mean it's your day off? Come
My
on.
day off, people.
It's okay. Come.
No.
I'm just putting headphones on.
Don't bring the camera either because I'm dealing with contraband right now.
Okay. So he's, yeah.
I don't know.
Camera shy.
It's more interesting. I'm like Oprah's husband. I'm very mysterious.
He wants to be mysterious.
Yeah, well. Look, guys. I don't want to know what you two get up to.
Well, we what do we go to? We definitely like to. Sorry, I'm just pausing to kind of add my headphones because I think it will be easier. Okay.
Okay.
We definitely we like our comic books. I mean, he introduced me to comic books, so um, that's something we both enjoy. We enjoy art. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
No. Yeah, cool. Trying to get you into headphones, not working. And we love watching horror movies or sci-fi and
That's
this
all right,
kind
isn't it?
yeah, we enjoy that. And definitely
I
something.
was married to somebody who was in the horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
What
my
did
ex-partner.
you do? What did they do? This dinosaur, by the way, has an amazing hair
Yes, it does.
for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
it
see that.
reminds me. It reminds me of somebody.
Elvis? No, Elvis got a very different hair.
No, my ex-wife.
Your ex-wife has had hair like this?
Yes.
And maybe I'm channeling your ex-wife here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. A stream and some trees.
That looks like oh, what's it called? In Scotland, Nessie.
Pixie.
Nessie.
I don't know.
The Loch Ness monster.
Nessie. Yes, I was
Yeah.
thinking still about somebody with the same hair. Well, it is a kind of Nessie, isn't it? Yes, you're
Yeah.
right. Well, Nessie is like a kind of dinosaur, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Nessie?
No.
No way.
No way.
No.
No. I tell you what, oh, I reckon your boyfriend should come over there and color Nessie in, oh.
Yeah? You want him to color in the Nessie?
Yeah, you need to get him to do something.
Ben,
Huh?
would you color the dinosaur in?
I'm busy right now.
He's busy. I thought it was your day off. His camera. His camera. Next time.
People.
It's his day off, people.
Yeah, okay, we believe you.
One of these, maybe gradually. He's definitely more present,
Yeah.
I don't want to give the wrong impression.
He doesn't want to give a wrong impression, he says.
All right. How do you put up with him?
We'll lure him in slowly. Oh, he's lovely. Lovely. No, seriously, he's really sweet.
Are
We
there
get
going
along
to
really.
be Are there going to be any wedding very soon?
I mean, we live together. It's like, it kind of feels as though we don't need those, but we can have some bells as an event. Why not?
I reckon he should get on his knee right now and ask you to marry you.
No, he's busy.
He's busy.
We're not like that.
Is he romantic?
He is very romantic.
Good.
Very
Um,
romantic. It's very sweet. Very,
so,
very sweet.
so anyway, I've got some questions here for you to ask, but I haven't done it yet. So,
Questions.
yeah, so, so you're doing this window. So, what other projects have you got coming up?
Okay, I was in a short film. We did a film with a couple of friends that we did that over the weekend. So we also did the whole set, and it was great fun. It's like in a style of mockumentary. So I'm an artist, but pretending to be another kind of character. So that was great fun. Really, really fun. And also working on a performance with another friend.
All right.
We're still working it out tomorrow. So we're just trying out outfit and ideas of what it's going to be. It's like a durational kind of work. And yeah, what else am I doing? I also got like there is an exhibition coming up. There's an online exhibition coming up during the Refugee Week, organized by Haven Coffee. And that's a group show, online group show, which hopefully it will be like a physical show as well. So that I have some works in that as well.
All right. Okay.
And what else is happening? There are some stuff in the pipeline I'm not going to mention because still in the incubation place. So I'm not going to talk about them until they're done.
So you can't give us any hints, then.
Sorry?
You can't give us any hints.
No, because sometimes when you're doing something and it's not really formed yet, it's better to keep it contained. Because in my experience, if I talk about something which is not really happening or happen yet, I can,
Okay.
I can lose that focus if I talk about it. So I'm kind of keeping. So there's other stuff happening in the pipeline, more on collaboration type or shows and things like that, which is really
Okay.
exciting. Really, really
I've got
exciting.
Louise here, and she's saying, "How long have you been an artist, and who's your inspiration?"
So I've been an artist for it's over 20 years now. Whoa. And I always loved art since I was young. Really, I always kind of enjoyed just entertaining myself. Every time I was bored, I would just draw. My inspiration is it's just so many things. Probably scenes from my everyday life or people and everything that I see and hear, the films, the movies, the comic books that I'm reading, all of them inspire me. Um, or, sometimes the places, recently I spend a lot of time in nature. I'm trying to spend as much time in nature. So trees in nature, I really enjoy kind of connecting to trees. So there's definitely, I'm getting some inspiration from nature as well. So it's just from anywhere really,
Mm.
from not
Are
necessarily
you
paintings. I don't necessarily get inspired by paintings as much. It's mostly real life or other um, art forms that inspire me.
Claire
You
wants
ask it.
Claire wants to know if there was a certain artist that you had
Yeah.
to draw, who would it be?
If there was an artist that I would draw,
Yeah.
you mean if I was gonna do somebody else's work, or
Well,
I don't understand.
if sorry, yeah, I don't understand until she tells me so. Um, right. Okay. Right. Um, if you had to do a self portrait of somebody, who would it be?
I was gonna do a portrait of someone.
Yeah.
Hmm. Ooh.
That got you thinking, didn't it?
That got me thinking. Yeah. That got me thinking. Who would it be? Who would it be? Does it have to be an actual real person?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nixon.
Not Richard Nixon. My boyfriend is saying Richard Nixon. I would never want to do Richard Nixon. I really don't enjoy doing it, Richard Nixon. It will not be him. No,
How about your
not.
boyfriend? Draw your boyfriend.
I would definitely draw him. I have done him already, even before meeting him. He's posing off camera now, looking cute.
I
Yeah,
reckon
I still haven't answered that question, have I? Well, I used to when I was very young, I used to love to do portraits of my favorite actors and stars, and I haven't done that in such a long time. So I've kind of lost touch with that part of myself that just loved to do portraits of people I admired. So I don't know. I can just have one person on top of my head. I can say maybe David Lynch is somebody that I quite like. I love his work and definitely find him very inspiring. So
right.
maybe
Okay.
I'll do a portrait of him. Maybe I should do a portrait of him because his work has been so inspiring for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Rachel wants to know: have you ever done any artwork that you sold?
Yes, I pretty much sold most of my work. Maybe not immediately, but I've been painting all these years and gradually selling them. So yes, but then sometimes some of them, I love them so much I don't want to sell them, so I keep them. Ah, they're like my babies.
Um, are there any artwork that you've done and you're proud of, and you haven't sold?
Yes, I have a few artworks that I really like and I don't want to sell them, not yet. And I
Right.
just hang them on my walls and I like enjoy them every day.
Right. Okay. Okay. Um, there's a question about your personal life. Can we mention that?
Yeah, go on. I don't have to
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Um, it says here, where did you meet your boyfriend to? He sounds fun. And what qualities would he say that you got?
So the first part was where I met him.
Yeah.
Okay, I was doing a live painting similar to what I'm doing here, but without people recommend asking for specific images. So it was a live music event, an improvised event, and him and his band were the feature band. So I met him, and the first interaction was I painted to his music, which I really really love, and that was the start of it. So we were friends for some time, and we would just hang out, or he would ask me to go and paint for the other gigs he did, and then we just naturally became closer and closer. So it was nice. We met working together. That was qualities that I like. Oh, he's very sweet and he's very funny, very very funny. He makes me laugh quite a lot, and he's a great musician and great art. No, yeah, he's good, great artist. He doesn't do only music; he does other things, but music is his main thing, and he's I love his music very much, and he's a great cook.
Ah, is that why you're with him, Paul?
No, it's lots of other things. But we cook for one another as well. He's not the only one cooking. Sometimes we fight over who's going to cook. Some of our arguments been over food. Like, no, I want to cook. I want to cook this way.
So you eat him with a saucepan then, do you?
I'm like, I wanted to cook. No,
You fight over who wants to cook. God.
or who's going to cook for? It's usually the other way around. You never cook for me, but this is like, no, you always cook. I want to do it.
God, if I was in the kitchen, I'd blow the cooker up.
Yeah. So yeah, it's quite. yeah, we have fun. It's fun living with him.
Yeah, yeah. What else we got? Victoria says, if there is one person that you would love to draw in the world, who would it be?
That's hard. That's hard.
Well, you're the one who was said any questions, so
Yeah, but I'm mostly asking suggestions here.
right, I've
Like
got loads of suggestions for you there.
yeah, go on. Keep telling me that.
Right, okay. Someone wants to. Someone said, "Can you kind of?" No, no, we're not doing that. Um,
What was? Did you
no,
send? No.
no, 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 no.
No.
Um, I don't think so.
No.
Um, right, okay. We have got here. Will it be possible if we can stick on the top of the dinosaur?
No what?
An axe.
A hat?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, I think dinosaur with this nice hair should definitely have a hat. Let me see where would be the best place to put his hat. Okay, I've decided where. Yes, I will put it somewhere around there. Okay, I'm still thinking about that question, about who would I draw? Well, he's got a hat, but his hair is coming the way between the hat. It's not a very convincing hat, is it?
No.
Maybe I can cover the beautiful hair with a hat. Maybe I can do that.
All that carols and everything, and all of a sudden someone says,
Some feathers for his hat. How is that? We can do that coming. We can just have these as feathers. How's that? Okay, what were the other recommendations?
"Yeah, um, I've got somebody." Charlie wants to know, can can you put a little man in the mouth of the dinosaur?
In dinosaur's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a nice dinosaur, and now it seems that he's a monster. Okay.
I tell you what, I don't know where I get my people from, but they're all weird, aren't they?
I like weird. It's okay. It's okay. Keep weirdness coming. Keep them coming. Right. Let me. A little man.
Mm.
Oh, I found a tea. I just discovered tea.
Mm.
Uh,
Did he make you a cup of tea? Did he?
Made me a cup of tea. He's very sweet.
Ah.
Very sweet.
Oh, good. Angela wants to know what's the romantic, what's the most romantic thing that your boyfriend ever done for you?
It's the most romantic thing that
Yeah.
he's done.
They're nosy, these people, aren't they?
I don't know. There's lots of romantic stuff. I don't necessarily kind of keep track of them, but like once like I came and he had prepared all the food and done the table, so it was just so nice after a day's work that he's just like, I cooked all this, come have some food. So it was nice and
Okay.
very
Right.
caring. Um, I'm trying to think of like romantic, other romantic. Like got me a kind of present of that. It was very thoughtful and something that I definitely needed and something that I really really enjoyed and was very nourishing for me. So that was lovely. I
Okay.
mean, he's done it more than once, but
Yeah.
along with lines.
Um, James wants to know: do you ever watch any love stories? And who is the first one to cry?
What stories?
Love stories, sad films and stuff.
No, we only watch horror movies, really.
Okay.
We do cry with horror movies. Usually he's the first one to cry.
Ah, I get like that.
He's
Um,
more sensitive. He's more of a gentle soul compared to me. But yeah, he would be the first one to cry if there's any moments, soft moments.
and also we got here. Oh, Mary. I um, Mary wants to know. She wants to know. Um, no, I don't think that question will be appropriate. Thank you very much. I c- oh,
Are you the judge of that?
yes, I will. Yes, there's not very much. Um, Personal questions, please don't ask because it won't come on.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not necessarily. I don't talk that much about my personal life generally.
yes, thank you. Yes, no personal life. Um,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do a piece of art, and if you wanted to do a piece of art, where would you like to do it to, and why?
Where I would like to do a piece of art.
Yeah,
I love to make art in public spaces. So I would
yeah,
love to paint on. I would love to do a mural. I'm doing a lot more mural type work, so I love to do murals and somewhere public that people could see and they could see me work because it's great fun. It's great fun to
okay.
have a chat.
Nino, can you see the message here on the screen?
Yeah. Uh, caveman's hand somewhere waving. You want a caveman's hand? So you just want the caveman's hand, or do you want his head as well?
Put the hand in it. He's asking for the hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll do that. I can place maybe. How about if I have a cave here, and there's a hand coming out, waving.
I told you my crowd were a bit
I love
bonkers.
that. That's why I love your crowd because they're all weirdos. I love that.
Oh, thanks.
Please be as weird as you are. Just don't change. I like
Okay. We're all weird and don't change.
be individuals. Be
Yeah,
individuals.
yeah, yeah,
Strange. Strange
yeah.
is great.
Nino said either,
That's the
or,
hand.
either or.
Well, hold on. What did you say?
That's what she said. He said either or.
Okay. Well,
So,
well, there is a cave just to show that it's a caveman. It's a cave, and there's a hand coming out waving, so that otherwise it would have been any hand. Now it's obvious that it's the caveman's hand
right,
coming
okay.
out, and I'm giving it hair because I'm just assuming that they're hairy. I might be wrong. I'm assuming they're hairy. They might be. They might not be. But, yeah. It's a shy caveman. He's...
Yeah, looks like it too.
Okay, more suggestions. Have you got more suggestions for me?
Yes, we have. Yeah, hang on for a second. Um, Philippa said, "Would it be possible if you could draw a fish going down the river?"
A fish going down the river?
Yeah,
Yes, I could do
nice touch with the air. Cave,
that.
cave would not have any arms. Look,
uh,
look, look, look.
you probably can't see full details, but I will enlarge.
nice,
There you go,
nice
man,
touch.
hanging from the dinosaur's mouth. It couldn't go inside because his mouth was closed. So
Nice touch with the air. Oh, it's so funny.
I think cave women are also hairy.
Are they?
Oh, come on, they gotta be. Maybe less
What?
hairy.
Hiya, Robbie Ainsley. Hi. Hello, Nino. Everybody.
More suggestions?
Any more? Got any more suggestions? I also take it from the radio. Right. Okay. Look on the radio. Would it be possible if we can draw his partner? What? Can
My
you draw
partner.
another Yeah. Can you draw another dinosaur?
I know the dinosaur. Yeah, sure. It's the Jurassic Park, so we definitely want. We want more. We definitely want more dinosaurs. Okay, I'm gonna do another dinosaur on the opposite side.
Right. Okay. I've got something here. It says, "Hi, Steve. Can you ask Maryam to do a dinosaur lying down in bed?"
A dinosaur in bed. So this
Yeah.
is another. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I told you I've got a bunch of weirdos on here.
Good. I like that. I like that. Hold on. Let me adjust the camera so that. No, that's not where I want it to be. Come closer. Okay. First, I'm going to do the dinosaur on this side. Okay.
Right.
And the
Let's have a look.
dinosaur bed.
Um, Miriam. How long have you?
Yes.
Sorry. Um, with your artwork,
Yeah.
what is the best piece that you ever thought of? No, sorry. Sorry, guys. You got to kind of like when you write it all down. Can you put it right? Okay. So, what is the best achievement being an artist?
What is the best?
Achievement you ever had of being an artist?
Creating work that is inspiring. When you make something that inspires people or brings them joy, that's I think it's quite. That's the most rewarding thing for me when I realized that
Right.
my work is bringing joy to people.
Okay.
Um, and that's
And
many
Luke,
many occasions that I felt that that has happened. So it's good. I want more of that. I want more work
yeah.
that brings joy to people
Luke wants
or
to know.
inspires them to do art. So that inspires them to create. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Luke wants to know what is the weirdest thing that you ever drawn.
I did the weirdest thing that I ever painted was there was a period I was doing a lot of women in hijab, like women from my country with the different type of hijab, and then some of them with a full-on Islamic hijab, and I was doing designs on the fabric, on the idea of like the motifs that could go on the fabric, and they were very strange designs, very very weird, and the body of these women, so they became half women, half UFOs. But that was the weirdest thing I've ever painted by far.
Go.
Called that painting Motherships, and it made
All
sense.
right.
Motherships, because they were like mothers, and then there were also ships. Like, I loved it. I have to do more of that actually with the same theme.
Hmm.
I love that work because it was so strange that it almost didn't happen. The idea came again. I saw the image in the lines, and I was very doubtful. I was
Hmm.
thinking like, this is too silly. This is too silly. I'm not gonna do that. And then my housemate at the time I was sharing with other housemates, and he came in the kitchen and he saw and he laughed so hard, and I thought, okay, I think I have to keep this idea. Yeah, turned up in that moment. I may have just painted over it.
Um, Lucy saying, are you a qualified artist? And if you are, how long did it take you to do your training?
Well, I studied graphic design. So I did that for like it took me about 4 or 5 years. I mean, it I delayed it because I was taking my time doing the final. But I did a BA in graphic design
Yeah.
in Iran.
Okay. Nina wants to know, can you draw a flaming comet
A
shooting
flaming.
across? Yeah. It says
Oh
here.
my God, the end of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh
Draw a
no.
flaming comet shooting across the sky.
Yes. Sadly, I can.
Sadly, I can't. What else we got? Did you for your to train as a designer? Did you
Yeah.
have to go to college, and how long did it take?
Yeah, I had to go to uni, so it took me about 4 years. I mean, I finished, it took me 5 years. It was a 4 years course, and I took a bit longer to kind of give my work for my degree.
Right.
So yeah, it was
So what
a
have you got? Is it diploma you got?
it's a degree. It's a BA.
A BA,
Yeah,
Bachelor of Arts degree.
yeah, yeah. But
Gosh.
it's for graphic design. It's not arts. It's
All right.
BA in graphic design.
So someone is saying to me, what's the difference between art and graphic design?
Well, art is it's a good question. That was like when I started, I wasn't really sure what the difference is. So graphic design is when you basically design. So for example, you see the logos and you see like illustrations for books, and you can see graphic design is used in advertising and product design. See all the packaging. So that is when you design something for a product or to give a certain message. So there is always an aim But when you're doing fine art, you basically, it's a lot freer. So you do your own personal, whatever's your own personal desires, you do that. Whatever is your own personal theme, you work with it. So it's, you don't have to kind of please a client necessarily. You're not doing for a specific purpose of packaging or product design and things like that. You know, like you basically, when you paint, when you're doing a painting, you know, you could be doing anything you want, or you do a commission. You know, it's not.
Mm.
But the design is, you have to take in into consideration lots of different elements, and it's completely different approach, and the way you create is differently to when you create art. And I noticed when I started graphic design, I realized actually I wanted to be more of an artist. I don't want to be a designer. Like I
Yeah,
don't want to,
yeah,
and you know, I don't want to do layouts and things like that. It's just, I found it a bit it just didn't suit, it didn't suit me, and it wasn't what I really wanted to do. But I didn't know that until I tried. So studying it was fun, and when I actually came to a moment that I was taking on work, I realized actually I really hate to do this. I don't want to design logos. It's
yeah.
boring.
I've
I
got
just want to
somebody here.
do. But illustration, I mean, you would do illustrations, for example, and I like illustrations, and that I do, and I've done that. For example, you know, for doing illustrations for a poem or doing CD design and things like that. You know, that kind of work I really enjoy.
Yeah,
But so I still do a little bit of graphic design, but I prefer a lot freer approach to
yeah.
create.
Nino is
I
saying,
just
"Look
like to
out,
do my
dinosaurs." Nino is saying, "Look out, dinosaurs and airy arm caveman."
dinosaurs and hairy arm man. No, hairy arm caveman.
There's a
Something like that.
comment coming.
Okay, I'm gonna do the dinosaur in bed as well because that's very cute. But I definitely wanted to do a bit more around these guys. And I will work on a comet a little bit more. Now, where is the bed for this dinosaur? Hmm. Maybe it's a baby dinosaur.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. What other recommendations have we got?
We have got we've got stars. We've got
Stars?
yeah,
Stars? Yeah, I can do stars.
yeah. We got somebody saying, "Can you draw an helicopter with um someone kind of like shooting at the dinosaurs?"
Okay.
What a bunch of weirdos.
That's okay. Just okay. I would why are you killing my dinosaur? There's a comet coming and there's a helicopter. Leave him alone. Need to start a campaign. Leave my dinosaurs alone.
Steve, it looks like my ex-wife. Oh, that's a bit of a comment that I would not suggest. I do say it, yes, but I think I was bang out of all of this. Yeah, let's keep it clean, guys. It's not very nice, is it? Um, we got,
What
I
were the
got a little bit. I got a little bit of a look, Ed. You're looking at me there, thinking, Um,
comment? Oh, you censored the comment. Was that?
yeah, yeah. Um, I've got Philippa here, and she's saying, "Can you draw a little pond with a diving board and someone jumping off it?"
What?
So they want you to draw a little pond,
Yeah.
or and they want you to draw a diving board with someone jumping off it.
Okay. I can do
Yeah.
that. Let me see. We got a helicopter as well. The helicopter of doom. The helicopter of doom.
I know it's weird.
But the helicopter looks like it's almost hit by the comet. Aha.
My wife is saying strange people.
It's good. It's good. Strange is good.
Right. What else? Other question forgot. Let's have a look. Would you ever be doing your own exhibition soon? And if so, where?
Yes, I am gonna. My this new gallery that is opening, and the one I'm doing. Oh, you can't see that guy, do you? I'm just doing the one I'm doing, working on the windows. The ones I'm doing the windows. I also have works on display.
All right.
That's going to be end of the month. I've got a few works showing there too,
Okay.
as well as
Um.
the other one that is happening from next week.
Okay. What else we got? If I want to go into design, what can I do about it? I'm 18 years old. I love to do art and design. What is my first step?
It would be really good to start some training. So um, you can look into what you can find depending on your budget as well, because of course getting courses and things like that, it signing up for those, you have to work out the budgets that you've got and how much it's going to cost. But there's so much you can find online on YouTube. There's so much you can learn on YouTube. There's loads of different um, people sharing their knowledge and skills and teaching you how to work the softwares, because the main thing these days is you need to work with the softwares. And um, but before learning the softwares, you need to have some basic design skills, like some basic drawing skills, and so that you could have some ideas of how to draw or how to create. Some basic one would be really
Oh,
helpful, because a lot of things you do only on the in the programs. But I think if you have a little basic idea, it can definitely help you with design and help you with creating. And there's so much you can learn online. So you can just gather the knowledge of like some basic drawing knowledge, and then some learning the softwares, because when you learn the softwares, then you can have ideas of how to create and how to make how to create designs. um, and YouTube can teach you so much. I think before deciding to take it further and doing a degree or diploma, you can learn. I mean, depends if you're someone who can learn in your own time. Some people are very good in their discipline and they can do that, but you might find it difficult to do it on your own. In that case, it would be really good to invest in doing some courses that
yeah.
there's many foundation courses you can do, so just to step by step to move towards it. But I think the main thing is, if it's something that you enjoy doing on your own and it's something that you already are driven to do, you already, that's the main thing, to have the desire to work, because the more you spend time and the more you enjoy it and the more you just work on your own, it just makes you stronger.
Right.
um but yeah, it's good to look into, for example, when you see a design that you like, it's good to figure out how it was created technically as well.
See,
It's
some young people are leaving school now, Miriam, and this time of year now where they leave school and they're looking for a career, say. But the trouble is, they're young, the families haven't got any money. Are
yeah.
there any funding out there that can help these young people to further their career?
For young people, there should be some fundings available for young people, and there are different funding bodies that provide, especially for young people under 25. There are some fundings available, different support. So I don't personally know, but I've always noticed that there are some things available for that would only be available for young people.
Right. Okay.
Um, but when you realize if the money is an issue, um, if you look online, you can find a lot of knowledge available for free, a lot. But I understand that sometimes when you want to move things further, you do need further education.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if you're good, if you manage to learn and figure out how to do design on your own with what's available online, if you can start working, you can start charging for it. And a lot of times when you work, people don't want to see your degree, people don't want to see your diploma, they want to see your work. And if it shows that you can show that you can work, you
Yeah.
can work as a designer. If the desire is there, if you find that it's something you like to spend ages doing, then you can be very successful if you just put that passion in there,
Yeah.
and slowly build on that.
Yeah. Okay. Last couple of questions, guys, because I've got to let Miriam go to bed. She's
Oh,
probably that
did I got a
tired
lot
and
of
everything.
things to do. But I think I'm gonna do a bit more. I still have to finish the ones I did last time and send you the photo. I haven't fully finished it, but
Okay.
have we covered the things that everyone asked for?
You are?
We got
Yes.
it's got the trees in the stream, the wavy caveman arm, dinosaur sleeping, fish in a stream, the man going inside the dinosaur's mouth. This guy is shooting even though he just looks like he's viewing the dinosaurs, and a comet. I think that's about it. And a hat.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What a bunch of weirdos. Miriam,
This has been
thank you
great
so
fun.
much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for all your time and everything.
Thank you for having me. It's always fun. It's always fun to do live art with you. Anytime.
Thank you. It's very
Thank
good. Thank you so much.
Lovely
Thank you,
evening.
and see you
Everybody,
very
and thank
soon.
you for your suggestions and your questions. Much love.
Thank you. Love
Bye.
you. Bye bye. Bye.
Love. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
There you go. That was Miriam, and brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, because I did. She's really, really good. Look her up and go over and say hello to her. Really good. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, for watching tonight. This is my last show. I've done 6 today, believe it or not, and I'm so tired. But thank you very much. Thank you for everybody, Robbie Angley, Nino, and everybody else who came on, and all you people out there on the radio. It's good night from Steve. Good night from Crossroads. Good night from Michelle. But most of all, take care, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.